Backstage at the Spotlight Dinner Theater, brought to you by Vocal for Media, tuning your message for a higher volume of success.
So sometimes the vendor and the performer is the same person. Sometimes the sponsor and the performer is the same person. And in this case, that's what's happening here. So you can see we have a little, see her little thing right here? You see it? You see it? You see it? Yes, she's a real estate agent, but she's also a performer. This is Julie Drolshagen. Did I say that right?
Julie Drolshagen.
Oh my God. See, I knew I spelled it wrong. I knew I said it wrong. I always spell it
Like
wrong.
a fine beer.
Yeah.
When I was a film publicist, I'd get so nervous I needed an icebreaker.
Okay.
And I'd pick up this talent and we had to go to lunch and we had to talk about, or dinner, and we had to talk about the interviews for the next day, like we're doing today. And they looked at my last name. They're like, "What is that?" I said, "It sounds like a great beer, doesn't it?"
It does.
So we would go and have dinner, and I'm not going to name any names, but we'd go to dinner, and the server would come, and I'd say, "I'd like 2 Drolshagen beers, please." And the talent would be like, "That's so funny." And then she's like, "Oh, premium beer." I'm like, "Premium beer." Anyway, so that's my little icebreaker.
I love that. I love
It
that.
serves some purpose to have that last
No,
name.
no, it does. It's a great
Except
last
being
name.
a beer meister, but I don't know if that's my. So yes, that is my name, Julie Drolshagen, and I'm from Wisconsin originally, but as you know, I've moved around quite a bit. I lived in LA as a former film publicist, and then I came to Florida about 10 years ago and started my real estate brokerage career. And right now, my company is Florida Beach Business LLC.
Such a great name. I'm sorry. That's such a great name.
FloridaBeachBusiness.com.
Absolutely.
And my license is hung with Century 21 as well.
Wonderful.
So I am also a CCIM member, and that's for commercial real estate investments. I also have a business brokering certificate. So I'm really working hard at this real estate gig, and it's really been paying off. I met some unbelievable people that have been here in town, and my network keeps growing, and that leads to you.
Absolutely.
I'm so happy that we met.
I am
We've
too.
met in so many different
I
capacities.
know. I was trying to. I think how we really connected was at Poor Years in downtown Clearwater when Lena Teixeira used to own it, and we were doing karaoke. And it was funny. I got to tell the story because it's kind of funny. So she hands my boyfriend a card because she thought he was into real estate, wanted to buy something or whatever. Anyway. And I remember getting jealous. I was like, who is this girl hitting on my boyfriend? And Cecily's like, no.
Julie's a networker.
She's a networker. She's all business. That's not what's about. I'm like, whatever. I ripped the card up. I'm like, no. Because this is like back when we were first dating. And women would come up all the time because the way he dresses, and they'd start hitting on me. And we'd be on a date. I'd go to the bathroom and come back, and some woman would be sitting at the table. So I knew that you weren't like that, but it was just that, that effect, that female thing, very insecure. And then now I'm just like, yeah, go ahead and talk to him. I'll go to the bathroom, and whatever. I don't care anymore. It's like, whatever. I'm gonna go network myself. So
well, I've just always adored you, and I was so thrilled when you performed at my 50th birthday party.
That was so much fun.
And I mean, you really rocked the house, and that was an amazing time for me, but also that you took the time to do that for me.
Oh.
And ever since then, I've always wanted to support you. I've always believed in you. I just know that you have so much to give professionally. You also have so much to give just to other people. Your heart is so big. And I'm just so proud we've become friends.
Oh, me too. Me too. I think how we reconnected was, again, Three Daughters Brewing in Clearwater Beach. And we just really and then she was like, Kathy, could you help me with some singing? Because I also do vocal coaching.
Right.
We've had fun with that. We're still not finished with all the lessons. We're in the midst of them because we both get so busy.
Exactly.
But I'm so excited about you singing in the show. So
thank you so much for including me.
Oh, she's one of our special guest appearances, and she's doing. Well, I'm not going to tell you, but you can tell them if you want. It's a surprise for me, but you can.
Well, I started doing many years ago when I lived in LA. Karaoke was very popular, and somebody just told me, "You sound like Stevie Nicks," and I said, "Well, that's great," and I happen to be a fan. So I just started singing Stevie Nicks songs.
Yes.
And after all these years, it's kind of become this Julie the singing realtor of Stevie Nicks songs
Excellent,
on the
yeah.
beach. So it's just been a lot of fun. And when you're doing shows like that, and it really becomes a show, like you mentioned earlier at Three Daughters Brewery, you're sitting there on a stage. These people are tourists. You've brought in a lot of great talent. So people are getting a free show.
Absolutely.
And it's a lot of fun.
It is. It is fun.
You meet a lot of new people. Everybody has a great time. And so doing it, I was always really comfortable and having a great time with you. So
And here we are.
here we are.
Here we are. So I know you might have a little mom story for me. I'm sure you do.
Oh, Nancy, there's so many. She's like the Energizer Bunny. Okay. And when I was younger, I didn't realize, and most of us probably don't realize, how much our mothers are influencing every single day. There's a lot of talk about independence, and I share that. My mother really taught me the compassion and the energy and that independence, and all that wrapped up together was my mom, Nancy. And I did not even know that. So when I left home after high school and even after college, I was equipped with confidence. I was just fearless. And I ended up actually writing a book called All I Ever Needed to Know About Business I Learned by Selling Rocks. Because I sold painted rocks
Oh my God.
on my grandmother's driveway in 1977. And I just come from a stock of strong, independent women that you just do it. You don't let anybody get in your way. You just keep forging ahead. And before you know it, you accomplish something. And then what? You go to the next one and you accomplish that.
Absolutely.
Just being fearless. And
You are so fearless. You are like a poster girl for entrepreneurialism for females. I mean, you are big
Thank
time.
you.
You are
Thank
such
you.
a great networker, and you're always
I
very
love helping
encouraging.
people.
You encourage everyone. I love watching you network an event and work the room. It's inspiring. It really is, Julie. It really
Oh, I'm
is.
gonna
No,
cry.
it's true though. It
But I have to
is.
attribute a lot of that to my mom. She's still an Energizer Bunny.
Yeah,
She
she
just keeps
is.
going and going. And every time she's probably had a hard or difficult situation come across, it doesn't phase her. She just blasts right through it.
Wow.
And having that part of my life every day, a lot of people, when you're going through difficult times or you're going through challenges that, maybe people won't understand, how do you get through the next day? And sometimes it's your mom that gets you through the next
Yes.
day. And that is what she accompanies. She's just really somebody that no matter what, I can always call my mom.
That's true. I know how you feel about your mom.
Yeah.
I do.
And she's got a lot of Nancyisms.
Yeah.
I actually want to do a show about her. 'Cause it's just Nancy.
Nancyisms.
Right?
Oh gosh.
So
But she's coming to the show, I hope.
I hope so. And then also my brother is coming
Oh,
in town too.
wonderful.
So I think he'll be coming. And during while she's here, I can't even keep up with her.
Oh, that you told me everything she does. I'm like, she's doing what?
Unbelievable.
Like, oh my gosh.
Right,
It's like,
right.
oh my gosh. That's why she's just a little.
But it's also been kind of fun because with her staying with me, now we're both older
Yeah.
and she's watching me grow my business.
Yes. Yeah.
So she's watching me when I build my website, FloridaBeachBusiness.com.
Right.
When she's seeing me on the phone all the time, when she's seeing my dedication
Yes.
and my work ethic.
Yes.
And I looked up at her the other day. I said, this is because of you.
Absolutely.
I have this work ethic because of what I watched with you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
I'm so glad you're part of the show.
thank you
Thank you so much for being here.
I really am appreciative. But honey, I am so proud of you.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh, hugs again. So be sure to get your tickets, and you can bring your mom and your brother to the show too. Thank you so much.
Oh,